I'm Brian Posehn. You may know me from my stand-up comedy, or from the TV shows I've been on, like the Sarah Silverman program. I love comic books, metal, and anything nerdy, except furries. They're gross. But that does include Dungeons & Dragons, which I've been playing with the same group of my funny friends for a decade now. So we decided to record us playing the game and turn it into a podcast, and we call it
Nerd Poker. Dungeons & Dragons with Brian Posehn and friends.
Blaine!
Ken!
Sarah!
Sark. Don't forget Jerry.
Now with more
Dan.
And Steve.
and less Sarah, Jerry, and Sark. Hey, I'm Brian Posehn, and you're listening to Nerd Poker, Dungeons & Dragons with Brian Posehn and friends. Hi, friends.
Hi, Brian.
Hi, I'm a murderer. What? Oh, nothing. You didn't hear anything.
Someone in this room is a murderer.
He was just
no,
confessing to
Steve,
some murders in the bathroom.
Turn the lights out.
Oh, shucks. You and your documentary film crew, Blaine.
Murders in the bathroom, please talk free.
The door's just locked.
Oh, God.
Take you to a restaurant. It's got glass tables.
I killed them all, of course.
I
I wonder what the porn parody of Jinx is going to be called.
The Jizzings.
Jinx.
But he's sitting on the toilet when that happens, right?
I haven't seen
He's
it.
going
I know all
wee-wee.
about it, yeah.
I'm pretty sure he farts right before.
Oh, that would be.
In a perfect world, right?
He's literally talking about killing his turds.
That's the way we're going to catch Brian.
He doesn't have very,
What?
you know what, you can
So
totally...
this Jinx thing's worth watching, huh? If he farts in there?
He has very bad poker farts, too. You totally know he's trying to hide something.
Poker farts,
The burps are
poker
hilarious.
farts.
Yeah.
Fucking.
He gets gassy when he thinks about people
Lady
he's
Fwa
murdered.
Fwa.
The weirdest tell.
No, Lady Caca would be the obvious.
I was just trying to go with a fwa fwa.
Oh, yeah.
Lady Caca.
It's my 5-year-old calls her.
It's true. Your 5-year-old's a genius.
You know who else is a genius? Is that Lady Gaga. Anyway.
Where
Was
was
it
we?
great that you don't have to see him anymore?
Who, Lady Gaga?
No, the guy that you were doing the impression of.
Who was I just doing the impression
It
of?
sounded like Jay Leno to me.
Oh.
Yeah. You kind of did a Leno thing. With,
Did I do
when
a
you were
Leno?
saying
I gotta
Lady
say,
Gaga.
someone's pushing Leno pretty hard these days.
Why? What are they doing?
His replacement really has become kind of psychopathic on this show.
Oh yeah, I'm not
Sycophantic,
watching
if
it.
you will. It just laughs.
Psychopathic?
Everything. Psychopathic.
Oh, Fallon? Oh yeah, I don't
he just
watch it.
really kisses the butts of everybody.
Yeah,
Funny or not.
yeah, that show's pretty precious. I don't love
I mean,
it.
it's, I love stuff, but it just
What?
gets a little rough sometimes.
Boy, I sure like auditioning my 4.5-minute sets for late night television.
Yeah.
I love your opinions, though.
You see when
I got nothing to worry about.
I like the one where he and Tegan and Sarah did karaoke to old Bob Newhart routines, and then they all got together with the Brady Bunch cast.
And now there's that lip sync show. Hooray.
Boy, I sure do like submitting writing packets for lip singing shows. I'd hate to say the wrong thing, guys.
They don't have writers.
God,
I submitted some lyrics to an old Beatles song. What'd you submit?
I
I submitted some Gordon Lightfoot tunes.
What were we doing last week? We fucked up a bunch of fuckers. That's what we did.
Yeah,
trolls.
big old tribe came
Trolls
out.
and
Four or
trolls.
five fuck trolls. Four fuck trolls. We fucking killed them.
And we beheaded them, and I'm arranging their intestines into a gift basket for my goddess right now.
Nice.
All right, so there's some intestines being arranged into a nice FTD bouquet.
Mm-hmm.
And I would you noticed that the bodies are still moving around, like they're not dead, but they're still trying to move around, not zombie style, but these are just regenerating troll parts.
I'm going to go ahead and say Nausicaa would actively hack at it lawnmower style and just try to chop it up into little bits. I'd say that's right up her alley.
Well, I think you might want to think about sort of burning some stuff too.
Okay.
Anyone got a fire spell?
Smoke. I don't want to bring attention.
Oh, you know what I'll do?
Burning hands. We've got burning hands.
Nobody has a flint or a...
I actually can do something now. Now that I'm inky black, I'm going to go ahead and cast acid bolts on this stuff.
You're going to do what?
So let's gather it all into a
I
pile.
saw acid bolts open for Skeleton Witch. They're fucking kick ass.
And yeah, I'll spray some acid on this.
Acid bolts.
So,
God, I gotta get better at guitar just so I can have a band.
As long as I can play tambourine because I came up with it.
you know, I have
They're called acid bolts. I don't think we have a fucking tambourine player, dude.
I wish this was the first time someone responded to me that way.
You know, I
That's
ate
what I
it,
call my shits.
ate at the Gower Gulch Denny's and I have the acid reflux bolts.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and dissolve the remains.
Gross.
Okay, you see Nausicaa move over to the let's say the first one that died,
Sure.
and she goes over and sort of does a weird thing with her hands, like a la peanut butter sandwiches. It's really gross and dirty, and you see some almost like black smoke comes out of her fingertips. It almost looks like ink comes out of her fingertips.
Like a squid?
Yeah, like a squid. And this ink just goes onto the stump of this thing, and there's just this weird like sizzling hot fajitas, but with a stump.
I get a boner and I'm hungry.
So you just see
You've always got a boner and you're hungry.
so you see Nausicaa kind of going around and using
I
some
noticed
sort
Dag's
of,
boner.
some sort of weird power.
Yeah, I'd say. I think it's icky.
But she goes around, and you can you have enough acid. Excuse me, you have enough acid going on that you can maybe take care of 2 of these.
I'll aim for their necks and just try to cauterize so their heads don't grow back.
Oh, nice.
Okay, sure.
I like it.
All right, so a couple of these giants have been sort of neutralized, I guess.
All right.
We could try to burn the others, or we could try not to draw attention. Whatever you
Yeah, I
want.
don't
No,
wanna
let's fucking
start any
set them
smoke
on
or
fire. What? No?
Smoke's gonna draw attention.
Okay.
You want to do burning hands on their
Time
neck
is it
stumps?
by now? I don't know. I think hopefully this is enough. The dissolving of them is enough.
Yeah, but there's 2 other bodies we didn't
If we make
destroy yet.
haste, by the time they regenerate, we could be in the city, and they wouldn't want to go in a giant city.
Yeah, it might take these guys got killed.
Yeah. let's get the
I
fuck
say
outta
we
here.
make haste to this.
All right, let's go
Absolutely.
then.
What time we got? It's got to be midday by
It's
now?
noonish.
Yeah, I'd say probably like 11:30.
Nice.
Coming up on noon, there's starting to be a line at the Chipotle.
How far away is the city?
City still looks far away, but still looks like it's right there.
Jesus
So
Christ.
it's nightfallish still, right? Like we could still get there at dusk, right?
Yeah, if you drive all day and you
Let's
maybe
cruise.
stop at Shoney's.
Let's skip the Shoney's and make a break for it.
You're gonna skip Shoney's?
Can we get into that trucker market and get some cool rings?
I have corn nuts.
Yeah, there's a Flying
Me too.
J coming up.
What
a
do you
little
do
bit.
for that? Lotion?
I exfoliate, and then lotion. I mean, you want more corn nuts, right? That's the whole point.
Oh, no, you want to get rid of those corn nuts.
I don't know what to do for you then.
I just bathe.
That's gross.
Weirdo.
Okay, so you see that you're sort of trying to put some distance between yourselves and the bodies of
Yes,
these
we
of these
most certainly
trolls.
are.
So you got hurt too. You got hurt. Winter
Yeah.
got hurt.
I'll try to heal them both. I should be able to do that sufficiently.
I like
Yeah.
that. I will try to relearn.
Yeah, you guys are down. You keep moving. Maybe an hour later, you.
I should be able to heal them for 2 each without rolling, but then I can do cure light wounds at least once.
Okay. What do you want to do? If you want to just do that.
Yeah,
now?
I'll give them 2 each, and then I'll do a cure lighty. What is that? That's what dice am I throwing at them?
So who's getting the 2? Winter and Hug,
Yeah, and then
Dag will get a spell.
yeah. Well, Dag, are you down how much?
Down 7.
Yeah, I'll throw the spell at Dag. So this is 1d8.
This could heal you up completely.
That'd be great.
Oh my goodness.
So I tried to be excited about that.
Oh,
7.
Holy shit.
Merry
Wow,
Christmas.
there you go.
Thank you.
Ta-da.
It's like you just walked over a blinking health box.
So I'll try and relearn that as we go.
All right.
I do have another. I have 2 slots for it, so I could still cast it one more time if I had to.
2
but-
slots for it, too.
Does that mean you had 2 vaginas for it? I don't understand. We're
Yeah.
getting pretty deep into this metaphor. All right.
He means his pee hole in his butt.
Oh, 2 slots, like for sticking it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like the
shoving.
the pee
Dirty
hole.
sex parts. Stinky dirty.
So yeah, I'll heal him up and then we keep going.
Okay, I was trying to think of a P. Hole Anderson's joke.
Urethra Franklin.
Happy and pee
Happy
hole.
and P. Hole.
P-hole Andersons.
I was on an improv team once that was just for one night. It was in a cage match at Improv Olympic in the late 90s called Gonorrhea Perlman.
Wow.
And I've heard that pun, especially like at Midnight Hashtag Wars a few times since then. I'm like, fucking whatever. I did that on an improv team.
Oh, you invented that.
Fucking 18 years ago.
I was making fun of Rhea Perlman before making fun of Rhea Perlman was cool. What was your funny name for Danny DeVito?
I can't come up with puns on the fly. I'm not a professional television writer.
I would have gone with a DeVitoria.
All right.
Or
Oh, got it.
Chlamydia Danny DeVito.
Oh, yes. I like what you did there.
I'm living Danny DeVito Loco.
I'd say full blown DeVito, but he's short, so I'd just say half blown DeVito.
All right.
Now I feel like I've disparaged Danny DeVito and Real Perlman for no
get
real
that.
reason.
They're both perfectly lovely
Yeah,
people.
they're awesome.
They are.
He
She's
was,
great on New Girl. Or no, Mini Project. That's what she's on.
Yeah.
There were
I get
people
him
who
and
were
Steve
horrible,
Agee
and They are
mixed
not
up.
those people.
Her and Steve Agee partner.
Me too.
To the city.
To the city.
All right, so you walk for another hour, and you get to sort of a weird ridge where you could probably. It looks like there's just a ridge, like you're on a weird plateau kind of a thing. You come out of the woods, and when you look down this ridge, it looks very very lush. There's just bluegrass. It kind of goes up into this. Yeah, not in a country music way, like a bluegrass kind of a way. And up in the distance, you see a shimmering lake. Your head grew heavy. Your eyes grew dim.
We're in a dark desert highway.
Yeah. You see a little puff of blue smoke up in the distance.
Oh.
And it looks like,
Someone's burning trolls.
yeah, you start to notice that it looks like you're, it feels like an estate. Like it looks like there's some trimmed stuff going on. So, but up in the distance, you do see a little thing of blue smoke. And off in the distance beyond that, sort of like maybe off to the left a little bit is the city. So
This is a private residence.
Yeah.
you don't see any armed response signs or anything, and there's not been a fence, but just the vibe that you get is you sort of have come into a place that's being taken care of.
I'm super into finding a priest specifically. Does it seem more like a farmer? If it does, I would want to avoid him completely. But if it's a priest, I'd be like, ooh. If this is any kind of religious area.
Does this look like a wealthy
Yeah. Or is it, yeah.
homestead or
No, you don't see anything but the. It doesn't give off like a wealthy vibe, but it just gives off a care. Somebody's taking
as
care
opposed
of.
to wilderness, it's manicured.
Yeah, and manicured just in the sense that it looks like it's been cleared, or it looks like it's a nice area that somebody would hang out in.
If you're interested in killing a giant, we could go kill a giant, but I'm not particularly
Oh,
interested.
we've killed many.
Right? I've had enough of these fucking things.
Yeah.
I say we stay low under our illusion and head back towards the city.
I agree.
Keep our as the crow flies going.
City, Coco Bop.
So you just sort of you ignore.
Dodge around the edge of the estate, yeah.
We take note.
Yeah.
Continue.
Sorry,
I
I'm
bet
just
that's the place where all the cool stuff is. Oh, well.
It's just
You mean the big plume of smoke that says magic items here?
Yeah.
his maps and
All right, so you just sort of you kind of skirt the edge of this thing. The edge of this area seems to kind of follow the bottom of this ridge, but you follow this area for a little while. You get back into some more trees and stuff, and next thing you know, you're sort of out of sight, and you're back into the woods.
Okay.
We know where it is.
Oh, God.
Do you hear that? They shut down the main reactor.
Shut them all down.
We're done for. No. Curse this metal body. It wasn't fast enough.
What's that from, Jaws?
Yep.
That's from the Goodbye Girl.
Oh.
Going for a deep cut Dreyfus. And we're back.
I saw him once in a hotel, and the look on his face when
Kicked his hotel room door open?
when my look on my face changed to holy shit, it's Richard Dreyfuss.
Yeah.
The look on his face changed to oh fuck, somebody knows I'm Richard Dreyfuss. So I didn't say anything. So because he looked so unhappy that I looked so damn happy.
Yeah.
Because like I
What a
lit up,
miserable
and then he
thing.
went like, here it comes, and I went, all right, and didn't say
Never
anything.
mind.
Yes.
Back in the old days in the Puzzle Zoo, back in the Promenade, back when the Puzzle Zoo was a big place.
Puzzle Zoo.
I saw it was a great place for like resin kits and weird models and things.
Is that place
Animated.
not around?
It's
Puzzle
cut
Zoo
in
no
half.
longer with us?
Yeah, the whole promenade sort of dissolved.
The one on 3rd Street. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was fun. That was a cool little place.
There's a better one downtown now.
Yes. I was in there and I saw Gene Simmons,
Oh.
the lead singer of the Spice Girls. Is that what they're
Sure,
called?
yeah.
But Gene Simmons was there, and he was sort of like sunglasses and a hat. He was there with some kid or whatever, and he was trying to be cool. And I did the thing where I was like, "Is that Gene Simmons?" And I walked around the aisle and came back and took another look, very casual. And he sort of gave me this real sort of casual nod, as if to say, "Quit knowing I'm Gene Simmons."
Yeah.
And I went, "Oh, okay, I will. I'll do that. Just as long as we both know that you're Gene Simmons, everything's cool." But it was him. And same thing happened. I saw Brian Posehn once at the Rock and Roll Ralph's. I was like,
Was
"Holy
he
shit,
nice?
I gotta fucking say
I
something."
heard he's a fucking asshole.
No, you know what? I went over and I said, "Hey, man, I thought you were great in Night Shift." And I was like, "Oh no, I said the wrong thing. I meant to say fucking Night Court because he played Bull in Night Court, right?"
All right, yeah.
And
Son of a bitch.
Night Court. And I said, "Sorry, I meant Night Court." And then
he farted and you passed out.
yeah, and then I woke up and you and Bill Cosby were standing over me.
Wow, that's terrible.
True story.
Is that true, Brian?
You were a lot of rape that day. We raped you a
La
whole
la
lot.
la! Spoiler alert! I haven't watched the tape yet. Send your cards and letters to Jezebel.com. Attention, Treasury Dues Department.
How many hours from the city would you gather?
I'd say you're
Forever?
I'd
Hours?
say you've been walking for maybe 6 hours. So who
Sweet.
knows?
All right,
there by now.
Go.
All right.
We continue.
I want in there. Get in it.
Do I heal some more yet?
Yeah. Do we get another?
I'd say you guys get another hit point because you
That'll do it for me.
You stop for a nice lunch. You have another nice lunch where you kind of hang out in the
Nice.
clearing. There's beams of sun. There's like giant blue butterflies.
Oh, that's pretty.
There's no threats or
They
anything.
just wanna.
I contemplate making a zombie butterfly. Zombie butterfly. They open for acid bolt.
Olive Garden of Eden, baby. When you heal your family.
Well, who was that for?
I think that was for court.
Some
It
fucking
made me-
100-year-old
it made me
man in an
stop
old
my
age
Weird
home.
Al riff. Girls just want to have lunch.
So
Old.
It's true though. They just wanna. They just wanna. Girls just want to have lunch.
All right. Nausicaa's running as fast as she can away from the monster's
on to
manual.
one of the
Monster manual just came out.
I don't get that one.
I think we're alone now.
Well, I think I'm a clone now.
There seems to be another one around.
That's a weird,
That was
weird
really
Al
good.
one.
Yeah. He did all of them.
That's true. Forgot we went really far back.
I miss him playing in the bathroom on Dr. Demento. When I was a
Was that a
kid.
thing?
When I was a kid, he would go on Dr. Demento and play his accordion in the bathroom because it had good acoustics.
Oh,
Now,
goodness.
Play another
How
one,
long
Ride
was
the
he on
Bus.
that show before he put out his first record?
I think a while.
A while?
70s, yeah.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
What was
Yeah,
the
he was a
first
kid.
song parody you heard him do?
Another one rides the bus, I think.
But that's
Maybe that was
that's
already,
80.
Yeah, that was already.
That's 1980.
No, but he played that before he had it as a single.
Yeah,
Right.
Ayatollah maybe.
Okay.
But that's probably close to the 80s.
I remember
too.
hearing, that he was like
Yeah.
doing stuff on Demento for like a while, and then
Yeah.
the album happened.
Hey Mickey, all the ones that were on the first record, probably. he
Yeah,
was
probably.
doing- yeah.
That's what got him the first record, I'm
Yeah.
guessing.
I still love Dr. Demento, man.
Yeah.
Jesus.
There's supposed to be a documentary on him, and I don't know what happened to it.
Oh. Maybe it
Well,
just
there was
doesn't have
that
a distributor.
fake one they did. There's
With
one that
Patton?
Weird Al did with Patton.
No, there's
Yeah.
an actual
They
documentary.
they filmed a 2-hour sketch.
Patton played Dr. Demento, yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds something.
Oh,
on
what was
YouTube.
the Bob Odenkirk one on Mr. Show? Was that
Oh, yeah.
Dr. Retarded?
You can't say that word anymore, doctor.
Because they're going to cure all the retarded.
Professor Retarded. Professor Retarded.
Yeah, I think so. That sounds familiar. And we had Daffy Mal Yally Ankle was our
Yinkle, yeah.
was our fake Weird
For
Al.
the-
Daffy Mal Yally Ankle. I
For
think
the-
that's right.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Superstar.
Oh yeah, that's the one.
For Sushi Bar.
Well, we came close a lot because we did that whole fucking Monster Mash thing that was
Yeah.
inspired by, not Weird Al, but obviously another
Bobby Boris Pickett.
Right.
That's where Professor Retarded.
Yes.
Probably, yeah.
I'm sorry, I keep saying it.
It's okay. I don't hate
Times
the
were
word.
different.
I know.
I don't hate the word, but people hate the word now, and it's
Because they apply it differently.
Yeah,
I just get so excited for the memory of that sketch that I just sound a little
You
too
don't think
enthusiastic.
of it as a medical condition.
no.
Just someone who
And I
did-
grew up around it. My mom, most of her adult life is she worked with developmentally disabled, and then she
Right.
volunteered with them.
Not retarded, developmentally disabled.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
my
which
whole
Which is-
thing.
My mom's
Those
been
people-
saying developmentally disabled since before I even knew what PC was. Like that was a thing that
It's an
they
endless debate.
changed early 80s.
Wait, PC stands for developmentally.
No, but before
personal computer.
people had PC terms for everything, that was the first PC
Blaine
term I
doesn't know how
heard.
acronyms work.
Because I even had friends who were
Hey, go
worse than
Go
like
scuba yourself with a laser,
To have
Chud.
different.
yeah, well, like they were even worse
pretty
than
good. It's
retarded.
pretty
Like
good.
I'd come home and I'd go, like my friend's dad would be like, "Hey, doesn't your mom work at the Phoebe farm?" And I'm like, "Oh my god!" Like, it was really terrible.
But that's actually using it
Yeah,
wrong. I mean, that's
Right.
I dislocated my knee in high school, and so we still had to
What a
take.
retard.
Well, that's. I had to take.
Fucking retard.
I had to take special gym. Like
Uh-huh.
we still had to take physical education. So I was in the gym with the developmentally
Special
disabled
gym was what we
people,
called Jim.
and people used to call me the knee-tard
oh, nice.
because I had a big brace on my leg, and I would have to go to
Adorable.
physical education with them. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
retard.
That was
Kids are
me,
so good
freshman
with-
year high school.
Kids are good with words. A lot of kids love wordplay. They
Sure do. They sure do.
they're not mean. They're not little fuckers. They just love wordplay. They
Yeah.
just love
They're like goof 'em
puns.
ups.
Yeah,
They're,
yeah.
they're fascinated by
Laughs with
origins
Fs.
of language.
Some kids just pull boners and don't even know it.
Oh, they know they're pulling that boner.
Blaine's looking at the monstrous manual.
Yay.
So that's
Can't wait
when
to see
we
what's next.
talk about things. Let's take
So
a break.
I'm already attacking the ghost of what Blaine's. Break.
And we're back. Blaine's still looking at the monstrous manual, but we're not gonna break.
Yeah, I have a issue
I'm
with
excited
Mad
about
Magazine.
Poltergeist. And I
Absolutely.
never, right? Like,
Yeah.
and I never thought, like,
Look,
if
all
you
this
told
stuff-
me a year ago I was going to be excited there's a Poltergeist movie, I would say, you're out of your fucking mind.
No, it looks good, though. It looks good.
it does.
Look, people get very upset about reboots and new versions of old stuff, and a lot of it's shit.
They already
And some
redid
of
it
it's
and it was
good.
called Insidious, but I actually like those
How about The
Insidious
Thing?
movies.
The Thing is
The
a fantastic remake.
Yeah, no shit.
Body
Yeah.
Snatchers,
Right.
amazing remake.
Right. No, it can be
So knock
done.
it
I
off.
mean, I loved Dawn of the Dead. The first,
Yeah.
the first thing that guy did. I haven't loved any of
It's
his
not
other
just being
movies,
against
but-
remakes on principle doesn't make sense.
No. I mean,
'Cause,
a
you know,
lot of
this-
them do suck.
Sure.
but-
Absolutely. A lot of them is just because
Yeah.
they have a name and they can,
Right.
they're working off a license and they
Yeah,
just make
I
shit.
felt like that Evil Dead was a total
I didn't hate it.
misstep. I like that they went gory with
Yeah.
it, but it's really
We're
not
about
memorable.
to get a
Whoa.
TV show with Bruce Campbell, though.
Oh, yeah.
So that's
You
to
know
me,
that,
the
right?
ultimate.
There's
Oh
victory.
yeah, no, I'm so
That
psyched about that.
That has been any concern anyone can be
Yeah, exactly.
rewarded. And that's the thing, though. Like that, and George
was-
Miller doing the new Mad Max. Like, good is good. Let it go. Like, don't be so precious about your pop culture angels because someone will fix it eventually.
Exactly. This whole Ghostbuster women thing.
Yeah, everybody
It's
getting
like,
mad at that.
Oh man, if
Yeah.
you're
Why-
mad about that, you can
why
go
is that
eat a
automatically
fucking penis.
bad?
Yeah, like what?
Yeah,
Who cares?
It could be perfectly
Paul
great.
Feig's fucking awesome.
Absolutely. He's
Like-
proven himself to be pretty talented.
Yeah.
Also, like, how many decades have gone by since that movie? How long did you think it
Right,
was
I'm
going
not
to
sure I
go
want to
before
see
someone
those
just
guys
did it?
come back and do Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to
Has,
see
Dan,
Aykroyd
has
and Bill
Dan
Murray.
Aykroyd made you laugh in the last?
Not intentionally.
You know what
I
mean?
will always love him in Gross Point Blank. I will say.
Oh,
that.
yeah, no, he
that
was
movie
great,
is
but-
my favorite little
He-
whisper
look,
of a
That
movie.
was
great, but I don't know,
1990s. Was it
Yeah.
Gross
Yeah,
Point
it was
Blank?
97 or
was
something.
97? Wow. Yeah.
Bing, 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 bang, popcorn.
No, and I like the guy, but you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't.
Yeah, but not necessarily.
We're getting
the
to
best
the point
choice
now,
do
yeah,
the
where
Ghostbusters.
it's
Did you
been
really want to
so
see Bill
long.
Murray try to do that too? Like,
He doesn't
I
want
love
to.
him,
Yeah,
but it might have felt
He's
lame.
doing better stuff now.
Yeah,
it's like so much time has passed since the last
St.
Ghostbuster
Vincent
movie.
thing
It's
was
like,
fucking so good.
Yeah,
the
it is.
indie thing
Yeah,
he did
and
this
he-
year. God damn it!
let
he's
him do whatever he
awesome.
wants. He's interrupting parties and
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, and those girls are funny, and
absolutely.
you know,
Paul Feig is going to knock that shit out of the
I
park.
think so.
and there'll be another one, and there'll
Yeah.
be, you know, I'm not that into the Channing Tatum version right away. And
I would
like
way rather
him.
see a women
Of what?
version than
They're
yeah.
now talking about he's going to do a male version. You didn't hear that?
What?
Oh well,
Yeah, that was
like right after all.
Actually, I enjoy him and stuff too because he'll. Do
He's
whatever-
good, but the
he'll do
idea that we
anything.
need is to offset the all-female
No,
right, but
Ghostbusters.
so
it
stupid.
came
It's so
after
dumb.
that.
Give me a
It came
fucking
after all the
break.
guys on the internet getting pissed off about the female one. Then this thing
But
came
is it-
out.
it-
Hey
it-
guys, Channing Tatum's going to do one.
It
Yeah.
then
really is
everybody
because
was
it's
like,
female, though, right? I mean, people are upset just because it's women.
Oh, absolutely.
yeah.
yeah.
That's
People
so
still
fucking
no,
stupid.
it's not that Ghostbusters
They-
is being remade. No, it was
It's
that they were going to put
fucking
women in these precious
internet
parts.
dick
God
fucks
forbid.
haven't figured out that women are 51% of the population, but are like 8% of movie protagonists. Like, what? Who gives a shit?
Right. And it's not like, even if it was the biggest piece of shit ever, it doesn't ruin the first movie.
Right.
No,
Like, you still
have
have that.
it's been forever.
You know?
Like, people will accidentally remake movies at some point.
And your Ghostbusters tattoo is not suddenly irrelevant because, you know.
You guys talking about
already lame.
Romancing the Stone?
Oh my god! I hope
Are they
remake
remaking that motherfucker?
That'll be great.
Well, they did. It was called The Rundown.
If
Hello.
if you don't get a monster out here, I'm gonna start talking about how much I like the Ghostbusters cartoon. So, which will happen.
You mean the one with
The real-
the real Ghostbusters?
That was I
I'm
loved it so
Spencer.
much.
He's Tracy. I'm Kong.
Wait, why did they call it The Real Ghostbusters? Because
Somebody else
had the
squatted on the
license?
website.
Well, somebody had the rights to
Oh really?
the.
I thought it was maybe the ghost.
There was like a TV show called Ghostbusters
yeah,
before
with,
the movie.
with Forrest Tucker, Larry Storch, and
and a guy in a
Bob
gorilla
Burns.
suit. Yeah.
And so they
Monster
resurrected
collector
the
Bob
rights
Burns.
and made it into a cartoon not long after that movie. I think it was Ghostbusters after Ghostbusters 2 came out. And so then they didn't have an official Ghostbusters cartoon yet, and they're like, we gotta have our own. and they had to call it the real Ghostbusters, but there was already this other cartoon based on that 1970s TV show.
But it wasn't those characters? Was it Venkman and all those guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they had Lorenzo Music doing Bill Murray's part, and
Slimer had a much bigger role.
he did.
He had a silly voice, didn't he?
And Ray looked like Bill Murray, and Bill Murray looked like Elvis Costello. And
He used to do Shmoo. Could you do?
That guy? Or?
Yeah.
It's close.
Okay, quit having a stroke and do an impression of the Shmoo.
The Herculoids. Gloop and Gleep or whatever.
Yeah.
Are you talking about Blurp and Slurp from Sigmund and the Sea Monsters? Hey, Sigmund, why don't you clean the cave while we watch television? Oh, yeah, Sigmund.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I just I shit my pants and hurt my throat. It's a poofer. It's Poofer Poo's day.
Stop hiding your Monsters manual from me.
I'm just using the Monsters manual. I'm just sitting over here just reading Penthouse letters to the editor over here.
You'll never believe it.
All right, so you guys are sort of hugging the base of this ridge. The ridge is getting higher, and Leon's getting larger. You're sort of following this ridge
I
down.
can make a brooch.
You start to see that there's a clearing, like there's traffic there, but it doesn't look like a path.
Traffic like vehicles?
Just look like there's been movement around in this little area, and as you get a little closer, you see that in the side of the ridge, there's almost like a rock folding. There's a rock that sticks out, and it almost looks like there's a cave behind it.
Oh. Okay.
Can we avoid it?
Let's avoid this.
Walking around.
Yeah. Make sure our illusion is facing that direction. And,
Yes. It'll only make our trip to the city take another 17 years.
Yeah, exactly. Let's
Okay.
skirt.
So you
Once again, all the cool stuff is in this cave.
you're walking by. There's a big sign over that says "Cool Cave" with 2 Ks. Cool Cave. There's
Vin Diesel's sitting out there just waiting for Glenn to introduce him.
a cigar store engineer with his pants down, looking at you like it's a living.
I'm sitting in a cave. You do it.
Yeah, Ken, come on.
I'm sitting in a cave.
There's
just waiting for my nerd poker buddies.
there's a row of Corvettes out front. So you're gonna walk past.
Free personality tests.
So you guys sort
Not
of
him too.
you sort of walk around.
We're going.
All right, let's do it.
So you guys sort of walk around. You sort of keep this cave at length. And when you get sort of
Unless you think we should really go in there.
Does something smell good in the cave?
We're avoiding
Are they making
so
cookies?
no, you hear
Oh,
when you go by, you just sort of hear a.
Okay,
Fuck that
Fuck
cave.
that.
And
Yeah.
and when you look in the cave, you see that there's some like glowing eyes, cartoon style.
Can my
Oh
elfie
my
eyes
God,
make out
fuck
what's
that.
in there?
Run.
Dragon cave.
Run.
Why is there traffic going in and out of the
your
dragon cave?
Your elf eyes see what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever's in there is sort of in the back, but it's looking at you.
It sees us run.
The fuck? But there's traffic going in and out of it.
No, he
Yeah,
means
that's the shit
the
he's been
grass is
dragging in and out
trampled.
of
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Oh.
The
He
grass is
murders
flat.
things that walk by
I
it
thought there
and
was
then
things.
brings them
I thought
into his cave.
there's actually people walking in and out of this cave.
I've
Mouth fucks
Have
him.
I relearned
Fucking
Strength
get
of
the fuck
Stone?
away from this thing.
at this point.
Sure. Yeah. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Look, doesn't look like anything.
I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna say we should run, and I'm gonna cast Strength of Stone on my buddy here again.
Strength of stone.
You get a 2 bonus this time.
Ooh. A 2 bonus.
Hey,
Shut up.
hey, Brian, can you roll a save?
Oh boy.
Jesus.
Just roll a 20-sided, just for fun.
5.
All right. Part of you wants to just go in that cave after you get all strong. Part of you just wants to get in there and fuck some shit up because you feel like, I mean, you know that you shouldn't, but part of you just wants to fucking go.
We've got a city to go get to.
All right. Well, I feel like I should go in there, but if you guys want to just drag me out of it, that's cool too.
Yeah, I think we're gonna just grab your elbows and walk you along. Walking to the city.
Fuck. I feel like Nausicaa would notice Dag stop, and actually, even though she really, really, really wants to go in the city, she's also got that streak in her that's looking for
The peer pressure streak?
Yeah. So she kind of goes, Dag, what is it? I know something's looking at us in there. Do you think it wants to play with us, Dag?
I don't know. What do I think? Like, why do I feel drawn to it? I just do.
Well, you just feel you feel badass with the spell on you. I think it's more of an effect of the spell. It's almost like a roid thing.
Okay.
You just feel like a badass.
Should we keep going, Dag? What do you think?
I think we should keep going.
What's your charisma, by the way?
It's only 10. It's not.
That's not very high compared to some other charismas I could talk about.
Yeah,
why don't you roll a 20-sided dice just to see what's. Just tell me what, just for fun, just for practice.
3.
Okay, that's cool. Brian, can you roll another 20-sided die just for?
Yeah. What do you need to know? Like my constitution or my?
What's your wisdom?
My wisdom. It's really low.
Okay.
If you met me, you would know that.
Okay. Well.
That's over my wisdom. My wisdom is a 7, and I threw a 12.
Oh, okay. You look at Nausicaa and you go, you just kind of look at Nausicaa and you look at the cave. You just feel like you should go in the cave and fuck some shit
we
up.
got to get to the city.
You really should go in the cave.
We've been traveling so long to get to this city.
No, I know.
I don't think we need to stop at this cave.
I'm stupid though.
Dag, should I fire an arrow into the cave and see what happens?
No.
Do you want to go first?
I don't know.
I really think we should keep going to the city.
Throw a spell on me then.
If I had one.
Ooh.
Hit me with a hammer.
I don't have
Fire
any.
away.
I'm going to say, just to be unhelpful, because I think Nausicaa would do this, she'd draw her sword at this point.
How about I send something in there to check things out?
Ooh, I like this.
All right.
And then we'll wait here where it's safe.
You see what it does to an illusion?
I'll cast an unseen servant and send him on in.
I like it.
Report back to us.
Okay. And what's the unseen servant capable of doing? Delivering a report to you, or drawing out fire, or because it can't really come back and go,
that's true.
Timmy in trouble, or you're never gonna believe this.
Let's see what we can do with him.
You don't know what it sounds like.
Unseen servant, or as we call them at midnight, interns. They're delightful folks that work for damn near free and do all the work in Hollywood.
Yeah, you can just open doors and shit.
I can cast augury and just try and get a sense of how bad if we would succeed or fail if we encountered this. Sure. It's like a wisdom thing. Like, hey, does this seem like a good idea?
Sure. How long does it take to throw up?
1 round.
How about the servant just goes in there and causes some
It's a level 1
commotion
spell.
and see if anything happens to it?
Okay.
Sort of moves stuff
Or no, it's
around.
not. It's level 2, so it would take me 2 rounds.
Sure. Okay.
So while he does that, I cast augury also. It takes 2 rounds.
Augury?
This is a straight pop-off. There's no casting time.
Okay, so invisible servant pops up.
Yeah.
Unseen servant.
Yeah.
And he goes,
Yeah, and he's going to run in there and move some stuff around, see if the eyes follow him or do anything to it.
all right, so you're this weird sort of silhouette looks like it salutes, and
Heads off.
and it goes in, and There's a weird little time wipe, little music sting. Cut back to you, and you go, he's been in there a little too long.
Uh-oh.
And
do the eyes change at all that we see in there? Or does it move?
there's the eyes are kind of moving around every now and then. Sometimes they're there, sometimes they're not. So you're not really able to see anything.
Right.
But you see the unseen servant come out, and you can't really. You can sort of detect that there's white hair sticking straight up, and his unseen teeth are chattering, and he's going.
It's just really.
He's unseen Charlie Callis.
It could be a dragon. I mean, it's really not. I don't know if we want to fuck with it.
Yeah, I don't really want to, even though I feel it.
But we've never had success.
No, let's take a second break.
Yeah.
Sure, let's do it.
And we're second back.
I cast Augury. Want me to give you the
Plaza?
Yummy Times
Augury
flavor
O'Day.
text for
Augury
this sucker?
2.
You're gonna cast.
The
Okay.
DM yields some indication of probable outcome, weal or woe, or possibly a cryptic puzzle or rhyme. The base chance for receiving a meaningful reply is 70%, plus 1% for each level the priest casting a spell.
A what? We are the road crew.
Okay, so you're going to cast Augury and try to get some sort of
Helpful or harmful to the party?
helpful or harmful to the party.
To attack.
To attack?
Yeah.
You cast this spell, and there's a weird black circle that appears in front of you. And in the middle of that black circle, a little green triangle sort of comes into view. And written on that little
Al-Anon.
green triangle, it says, "Ask again later."
Fucking hell.
And that's kind of when you roll another 20-sided.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm pointing at Dad.
You can't just look at combat for very long.
12.
So you just kind of feel like you could probably go in there and fuck some shit up. Especially after what it did to your unseen servant. And especially after what you just heard from this goddamn Magic 8-Ball that he just wasted a turn on to give you a snide remark. You feel like that this cave is just asking for it. Asking to get dagged.
All of a sudden, a graphic appears.
Go in
Get
and
down!
die. Dragons have a lot of points.
It doesn't look like a huge
A dragon,
cave.
yeah. Like a dragon would have like giant piles of bones outside. We're just seeing a disturbed ground.
All right.
I'll cast another buff on you if you're
13,
doing it.
I'm running in.
You're running in with
All
a
right.
13?
Can I cast
Yeah.
another spell on him before
Okay.
he gets in there?
Jesus Christ.
Sure.
I'm gonna cast aid on you also. Dag.
You're going to cast what?
Aid. The recipient
aid.
of this spell gains benefit of a blessed spell that's +1 to attack rolls and saving throws, and a special bonus of 1d8 additional hit points.
Yeah, so
And you're accompanying
ran
him
with
to
a
help?
17.
You get +1 to attack, and then 3 extra hit points max.
Oh, nice.
So, enjoy. And you got Strength of Stone on you also.
She's just letting you go in alone?
I'll follow her.
right.
Or him. I remember.
Am I throwing...
So you run into this cave. There's enough light coming in that your eyes don't. It's not total pitch blackness or anything. You sort of look around. You notice that that there are like weird. There's leaves and twigs and some bones, like animal bones and stuff. There's larger bones. You're not sure what kind of animals those would be. You haven't seen any humans, so you're not sure if they're human bones or not. And you also see that there's like there's blue lines everywhere, just like weird blue lines every place. They start to look a little cobwebby, and
Fuck.
and when you sort of see what's going on, you look up and there's it looks like this coming at you, and this thing is how tall is it? 10 feet tall. It's a humanoid spider. Basically, is coming at you.
That Entacap thing?
Yeah, you might call it an ettercap.
Is that what it is? All right.
Yeah. It's it's big and it's blue.
Well,
And
I just
What's
ran
in there?
I ran at it with a 13 plus 4 to hit it.
Yeah. So roll for some damage.
All right. 11 plus. What do you got?
Yeah,
Did my
you get
buffs?
a plus.
oh
yeah,
it wasn't hit
a
points.
plus one to plus one to attack though.
Oh, okay.
And then
Well, I already had that. Cool.
you have a
But it doesn't add to my damage.
nope.
All right.
Okay. So how much was that? Sorry.
11.
11. Okay.
What's going on in
All right,
there?
so-
Oh, I get a double attack though this time.
Oh, you got a double
Yeah,
attack.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
do it. Take another.
Nausicaa, what's happening?
take another
I'm
swing.
right behind him too.
This one doesn't.
I'm outside, so I'm not
Yeah.
asking what's going
This
on.
one's only an 8.
Okay.
Found a buddy.
That's a miss.
Yeah.
But that first one, so there's a weird sort of a squeal, and this thing kind of turns around and kind of does a little, tries to grab you with these weird giant hands. So
Weird. Can I see what it looks like again?
yeah,
Yeah, I'm not that scared of it. It's ugly, but I'm
Looks
not
like one of
scared
those scary stories to tell in the dark drawings.
Uh-huh.
all right. So
Yeah, or something like a Brian Froud thing.
Yeah.
this thing, this
Sure
thing,
do like illustration.
this hand drags past you, and it tries to. It's sort of a weird claw hit. The thing tries to grab you, but it does a point of damage when that happens. And it also does another point of damage when there's a weird little shock. You feel a little jolt,
Poison.
and
Or electricity.
after the arm goes by, it looks like it trips and falls, and it kind of gets a little closer to you, and it tries to bite you, but it misses.
of it. All right.
Clumsy little thing.
Anybody else coming in here?
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
hack
can
at
see
its
Winter
face.
heading in because he's got ranged weapons.
Yeah.
Maybe Winter will throw some magic missiles at it.
I wanna slash
Somebody
its
else have a
face.
turn before I get at it again?
Yeah.
Are you in there?
Yeah, I'm right behind him.
Okay, so-
I want to take if it's on the ground, I want to slash at its head.
It's not on the ground, but it
I
did-
thought it fell.
no, it
Sort of like
it took a swing to grab him and then try to lean in and bite him.
Yeah, I'm gonna slash right at it.
But it's certainly not unstable.
oh, I'm still gonna slash at it. Let's do it. Let's
All right,
party.
Do it.
Slash it up.
Roll to attack.
10 plus 2.
That's a miss. You're in its house, so it kind of moves around a little quick. Miss and you
I
miss.
think Winter's gonna fireball.
Fire-
Magic missile. I mean.
Magic
Sorry.
missile. Okay. So
Oh, you want some 4s?
Yeah, I reckon. Just roll multiple. This will work great. 4, 7. 17
17. Okay. Total.
total.
All right.
Nice.
So all of a sudden, pop, 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 pop. There's 5 weird hot thumps, and these magic missiles fly in. They go around. Nausicaa, and they just fly into this thing, and you get a really good sense of how nasty and big and ugly it is. There's weird squeals, and you see little embers fly off, and webs that are on the inside of the cave start to catch on fire, and the whole thing starts to kind of get a weird great white vibe to it. And this thing
Offensive.
I cannot.
this thing turns around and aims it at its asshole.
Those are condone.
Aimed its asshole.
Aims its asshole right at Dag, and just shits a web directly into your face.
Fucking stab its asshole open. Fucking 15.
That's what your butt doctor
Hold
said.
on, I have to make sure that it hasn't completely covered up your face holes. You've got an eye open and you can still breathe a little bit, but the thing just shit web all over your face.
And before I can even puke, I stab at it instinctively.
Okay, take it. And what was the
Your damage.
was your damage?
Yeah.
Well, that damage, Heather.
8.
Oh, damage.
Nice.
8
But
damage.
it's all on its asshole.
Okay.
All the damage is
Cold
on its
shot.
asshole.
Total asshole wreckage.
All right, so you stick your sword up this thing's ass, and it kind of comes out of the front of its abdomen a little bit. And there's a weird squeal, and you kind of do a little trying to get your sword out move and just cut it open, and it kind of twitches really badly. You've obviously killed it.
Fucking gross.
It lies on the ground and starts to kind of like collapse and twitch a little bit. In the meantime, you can barely breathe, and you reach up to try to get the web off your face, and then your hand gets comically stuck, and then you stick your feet up to try to get your hands off, and you're completely all stuck together with your hands on your face because this thing just shit all over your face.
Great.
So,
Let's try to help him with
me.
this web.
I'll help with the web.
all right, how are you going to do that?
I
Yeah,
am.
nail polish remover. I heard that works on stuff.
I'm gonna take. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can use an arrow to just like kind of
Oh, Jesus.
like gently, because if it's scrapable without actually making contact with his face, I'll try and just like catch and how thick is it?
It's like silly string thickness. It's not spider silk. It's like big, nasty, out of something's anus.
Right,
silk.
so it's like 6 inches thick on his face.
Spider human.
So I'll see if I can-
web goo.
Yeah, it almost looks like he was really had the munchies and he snuck into a Dairy Queen and tried to soft serve himself.
So I won't get in dangerously close to his face, but I'll try and get like an inch in and kind of try and pop it off, or at least a layer of it with an arrow, and see if that helps.
All right.
How do you get fucking web off of shit other than burning it?
Just trying to use it like a little knife, you know.
Yeah.
All right. So your knife is stuck to his face.
All right. Fudge.
Can we have the unseen servant try and pry it off?
What if we?
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, now he's got an unseen servant stuck to his face.
No.
Yeah, it's getting funny.
God damn it.
Oh, and Hug, you look over at Winter, and you remember in Raiders when he turns around, he's got all the spiders on his back? It's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you start to notice.
I'll just brush him off with my coiled up whip.
Yeah. Wait, but you remember you traded it to that guy for the idol?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you notice that this cave is also full of spiders that are maybe the size of guinea pigs or piglets.
Gross.
Yeah, and they're all kind of.
Oh. I'm gonna try to cast Animate Dead on our little friend here, and see if I can get a zombie guy to pull the web off.
Zombie Ettercap?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Weird.
What are your odds of doing that again?
I'm level 5, and I have to have more levels than he does hit dice.
He has 5 hit dice, so you're.
God. Well, let me. I'm gonna look it up exactly. If it's more,
I'll give you a super limited percentage chance if you want to try it.
Sure. You want me to roll for it?
Yeah, why not?
What 20?
20 or 100?
Roll a 20 just to see if you don't fuck it up.
17.
Okay. Now roll some.
Couple of 10s.
Roll a couple of 10s, yeah, and tell me what that is.
Alrighty, right. Yes. Okay. That's a 20 and a 0.
What, a 2-0 and a 0?
Yeah.
Okay. 20%. So, you roll kind of a thing. This thing stops kind of collapsing and twitching on the ground a little bit, and it just sort of settles and sits up like it's just waking up a little bit. The eyes are doing the thing that they do whenever you do a nasty thing. It doesn't mean you guys aren't still covered in spiders.
Sure.
Fudge.
Let's fight him off, man.
Yeah, while I'm getting ready to fight these things off, I'm asking it to help my friend and pull the web off its face. His face.
Our faces. Every face.
You know what I'm saying? I'll focus on these spiders. Ask my buddy to help out Dag.
So this thing goes over to you and just sort of puts its face up on your face, or its hand on your face, and it just sort of pulls some away like spaghetti and just starts puts it in his mouth and just starts chewing.
Hey, that's gross.
And then it just starts chewing towards, and you know the Lady and the Tramp thing where they eat the spaghetti?
Yeah.
Yeah, he just gets over and then he just starts licking all the webbing off your face with his big undead spider tongue.
I'm going to have to start jerking off soon.
Yeah.
And then we have to fight spiders.
Hey, I want you to. I also want you to roll. Also want you to roll a 20-sided.
Dag.
I want this to be a Constitution check.
Had to go in this cave.
No, I went over.
Okay. This thing, when the tongue gets up to your face, it's burning. It starts burning your face. It's burning the. It's sort of melting the web away. But when the saliva gets up to your face, it just starts burning. I'm
gonna go to try to cast.
Yeah, I would
lay hands
fucking
on him.
kick it off too and stab at it.
Yeah, it's what French, like, it's licking your face like it's people making out in Eon Flux.
I try to lay hands on him as quick as I can because I'm watching this. Like, try to heal his face and stop at whatever's happening.
Okay, you take 5 points of burning damage.
Oh, Jesus.
And
Heal his face.
Yeah, I'm here. Healing first.
That was that Grateful Dead logo,
Where's
right?
my
Heal your face.
D8?
so and while that happens,
I'm stomping on
you're
spiders.
stomping on spiders. And is anybody running out of the cave at this point?
Oh, that's a good idea. No,
I'm
because I got my
healing
friends
his
in here
face.
now.
I'm gonna. Can I roll to heal his face?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
7.
Nice.
Okay, nice.
Hey, that's a heal a
So-
face.
Yeah, it heals your face up. That's
Heal
my
your
favorite
face
Prodigy
up.
song. Heal my face up.
And then I'm running out as soon as he's healed.
Okay.
Yeah, if they're running, I'm running. Let's get the fuck out of
Hey,
here.
I want and Dag, I want you to write
I want you to shut the
I
fuck
want you to
up.
write, I want you to write a full report.
roll
Have it on
another
my desk Monday
roll
morning.
another wisdom check.
Okay.
Fucking cave. I told you guys.
I rolled higher than my wisdom.
Okay, that means that you just start hacking at this thing that just was burning your face. So roll an attack, would you please?
Yep.
What was that?
15.
Okay, and rolls for some damage there.
Yeah, dip, bomba dee 12.
So 12 points. So this thing was at -8 when you killed it. It was resurrected. This thing starts making out with your face and burning your face. You try to get over there and apply some aloe vera, maybe some jojoba or some arnica gel to it. And when you get back, you're still seeing red from your weird roid rage. And Nausicaa, you just see a weird white tornado or a blue tornado of this sword sort of swinging around, and you just sort of mince it up into little bologna slices. And even though it's dead, it kind of falls apart on the floor in front of you in different chunks that don't seem to be able to do much damage. And then when you're done with that, you just start jumping up and down on the spiders that are all over the place, and you're making the weird sort of packing material popping sound.
And now, can we leave?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and when you're done and you're out of breath, and the other 3 guys are outside going, "What the fuck?" And there's no more movement in the cave, you start to notice that there's just glints of shiny things.
Oh.
Hey guys,
In the cave?
There's some
Yeah.
shiny shit in here.
I'm immediately going for the cave.
Can we throw some burning hands in there first or something to
Kill the spiders.
kill all the shit
Yeah,
in
I'll
there?
back up and let them fucking.
I'm not worried about spiders. I'm just going in there.
All right.
Well, let's burn them out first.
There's
I
no
think
fear
that's
of
a good
spiders.
idea.
What if we burn something valuable?
While you guys are doing this, Winter throws a web into a cave that's already full of webs, and then he does a little trick where he lights his thumb like a lighter, and then he bends over and he farts flamethrower into the cave, and the whole cave lights up. Because that's what I would think Steve would want to do: light a fart, light a cave up with a fart.
Fair enough. But
yeah, that sounds like Steve.
Right.
I follow the fire in, and I wait for it to die down so I can go look at the sparkly things.
All right. Well, you guys are watching the cave burn, sort of like Luke looking at his homestead burning with Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru out front. We're going to take a little bit of a...
Well, we're at an hour, so
Yeah, I was going to say, let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
want to see the presents.
We'll get them next time.
I say we look at him next time. Where will you be? Anything you want to plug?
No, I'm just auditing newcomers at the Church of Scientology Celebrity Center this weekend. So come on down and grab a hold of my cans. That's a little joke we make.
Now that the movie's come out, how can you not be a Scientologist?
I still haven't seen it.
I'm a creation Scientologist.
I got some Daredevil
Christian
to watch.
Scientologist.
Yeah.
I hear good things. The Daredevil on Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
I'm an
Yes.
episode and a half in.
I thought it was
I'm 4
called
in. I like it.
The Red Evil.
Anything else?
Very daredevil-y.
I do
Anything you
shows
wanna
around
plug in
LA.
May? Anything you want to plug in May? Or the end of April's?
I had some showbiz stuff I was going to hopefully announce, but I still can't.
Oh, I'm going to be on a.
There's,
Are you gonna be on Fallon?
2 weeks from tonight. So.
Yeah.
I'm going to be appearing on at midnight with on the 27th, a Monday, with Tom Rhodes and Kevin Pollak. That'll be a fun episode
The 27th of April?
of April.
Yeah,
Oh,
man,
nice.
that's awesome.
Okay. And then I've got gigs on brianposehn.com. I will be in Brea, and then I will be at Rock on the Range, and then I've got some other cool gigs coming up. San Diego, 2 shows at the House of Blues on July 8th. That's my special.
Comic-Con.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
Funny friends before me. Looks like probably Derek Sheen or somebody like that.
Jokers to the right.
Yes. Thanks for listening, guys. Oh, and then Deadpool 250 came out. Well, it was actually 45 for us, but 250 for Deadpool continuity. Last issue a couple weeks ago. Check it out if you haven't checked it out. Jerry Duggan and myself, and then a bunch of our friends, Mike Drucker, some other guys, Matt Selman, an old friend of ours from The Simpsons. He wrote a story. Scott Ackerman, who owns this building, building we're in. That's it. Thanks for listening, guys.
Thanks.
This has been an Earwolf Media production. Executive producers Jeff Ulrich and Scott Ackerman. For more information, visit earwolf.com.
Earwolfradio.com